Good YouTube, Quinn Wade. Coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And man, the Charlotte Hornets, they lost to the Pistons, and now they came back and won another game. This time they had to beat the Hawks 110 to 107. Okongwu ended up losing the ball off him. Then the Hornets get the ball back. They make their free throws, and that honestly was enough to put the Hawks away. The Hawks go to 26 and 30 and 16 and 15 on the road. The Hornets go to 26 and 29 and 12 and 14 at home. They played at home in this one. Charlotte won the first quarter 35 to 27. They won the second quarter 23 to 22. They won the third quarter 31 to 26, and then they lost the fourth quarter 32 to 21. Let's talk about the Hawks and how they got back in it and gave themselves a chance to take the lead, which they flundered it. Onyeka Okongwu, 29 minutes, 18 points for him. 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. Get open. And if you get open, if we find you, we just want you to knock down the shot. He was able to do that more times than not in this game. 5 of 5 from the free throw, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 blocks for him, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. Jalen Johnson, 34 minutes for him. He was facilitating, finding his teammate, pushing the ball, directing the offense, and he just did a fantastic job of getting close to the rim. He settled for a couple threes, but didn't take too many. And he got some floaters to go down. 7 of 15 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 13 boards. So he ended up having a double-double, 9 assists, 3 turnovers, but he did get 4 steals in the block. He has to be better defensively. I mean, this team needs him to do as much as he can. And you want the same from your teammates, but sometimes you got to be a leader and show them what they need to do and what they need to be doing on each possession throughout the entire game if you're going to turn this franchise into a playoff one and a winning one, which they aren't right now and they haven't really been throughout the season. 1 offensive rebound for Jalen Johnson, 1 personal foul was a -5 and plus minus. Zachary Richardson, you don't really know what you're going to get from him offensively. Tonight he played 23 minutes, only gave you 5 points. He went 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line. He missed every single free throw, which was 0 of 2. He did get 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal foul, and he finished as a -10 and plus minus. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, he played 40 minutes. They ended up being the most on the team. He had 10 points, but he went 2 of 13 from the field. He did make a 3 that they needed in the fourth, but he went 1 of 7 from 3 on the night. But he did go 5 of 5 from the free throw line. That was half his points right there. Man, he was in the shooting funk in this one, and a lot of the shots he was taking, he was just too overconfident in this one, and the defense was happy with the shots he was taking because they knew it would be hard for him to make them. He's capable of doing it from time to time, but he didn't do it enough in this one. 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Even the assists came with 3 turnovers, but he did get a steal and 2 blocks and had 4 personal fouls and was a +8 and plus minus. The guy that stepped up for him in this one was Dyson Daniels. He actually led the team in scoring. He kept finding ways to get close to the basket. Then it was just about finish him. He did miss his only 3. He did go 9 to 12 from the field and 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive board, 2 personal fouls, and was a -10 and plus minus. And the guy that's always scoring for him is CJ McCollum. He just didn't do it efficiently tonight. He had 17 points. He went 6 of 17 from the field. He took the most shots on the team. He went 1 of 8 from 3, 4 or 5 from the free throw line. He had 8 assists. He can be a combo guard for you if you need him to be. And he does make good decisions when the ball is in his hands most of the time. 6 boards, 8 assists, 3 turnovers, and a block. 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a +7 and plus minus. Jock Landale, 19 minutes, 9 points, 4 or 6 from the field, 1 or 3 from the three-point line, or 2 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, no turnovers, 1 steal, 5 personal fouls, and a -7 and plus minus. He almost fouled out. You know, he can be a little predictable when you're attacking him, and you can get to him early, and that can usually lead to fouls. But, you know, Landale is still a solid player for what they got him for, and he does give them an inside presence that they really don't have outside of Okongwu and Jalen Johnson getting to the basket. or starting in the post sometimes. Asa Newell in 5 minutes, he missed his only field goal, which was a three. He had one rebound, no turnovers, no personal foul, was a -2 and plus minus. Muhammad played 9 minutes. He had 6 points. He made both of his threes. That was his only field goals. 3 rebounds, one turnover, no personal foul, and +2 and plus minus. Corey Kispert, 23 minutes. He ended up getting 2 points and went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Then he missed the rest of his shots. He missed his only 2-pointer, all of his threes. He did have 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and no turnovers. One personal foul and a -2 and plus minus. And then you look at the Charlotte Hornets. Grant Williams played 32 minutes and got to start. He had 7 points, but he went 1 of 9 from the field and 0 of 6 from three. He also went 5 of 7 from the free throw line. That's majority of his points right there because he couldn't make a shot even if it was wide open in this one. 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 4 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -3 hit plus minus. Brandon Miller, 36 minutes, 31 points. He ended up playing a good game. He took a lot of shots like he's been doing, but somebody has to do it. Miles Bridges being out. He said, I'm fine with it. He had a nice elevated dunk in this one. He had some threes to fall. You know he's going to take a lot of those. He went 5 of 14 from 3, 10 of 26 from the field. He went 6 of 6 from the free throw line because he's not afraid to attack you and get to the basket or get ahead of you with the first step. And when he does that, he's really hard to stop after that. 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and a +3 and plus minus. Ryan find himself back in the starting lineup. He played 24 minutes and had 5 points, went 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 6 boards, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. 4 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. He did a whole lot for the team. He plays hard and he understands what he's out there to do, and he's not afraid to do anything, do more than what he needs to do sometimes, and he just keeps it simple. And sometimes that's all you need in your starting lineup is a player that understands that and those things. LaMelo Ball, 32 minutes, 24 points, 8 of 23 from the field, 7 of 18 from three. He took a lot of shots that kept giving him room, kept giving him space, that gave him confidence, and he just didn't make a lot of them, but he took enough to where he was happy and the team was happy because there was good looks most of the time. 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Of course, he had 1 turnover and 1 steal. 4 personal fouls and a +9 and plus minus. Con Knipple played 30 minutes. He had 18 points. He was letting it fly off the dribble and off the catch. He had no fear in the defender's near. But he did go 4 of 7 from three, so he had the results to back it up. He also went 5 of 12 from the field and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. Everybody had some type of defensive stat. All of them had a rebound. All of them had an assist. And all of them was able to score besides Xavier Tillman, who only played 1 minute. 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a -6 and plus minus. And then you look at the 0 points and the 0 free throws, so he couldn't score for that reason. He also had no turnovers, no personal foul, and -2 for Xavier Tillman. Salon played 15 minutes. He had 3 points because he went 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He did miss his only field goal, which was a 3. He also had 4 rebounds, 1 steal, no personal foul, and a +8 and plus minus. PJ Hall, he was scoring near that basket. They kept allowing him to do it. He killed them on the glass with 10 boards. He finished with a double-double because he had 11 points in 17 minutes. 1 turnover, 1 steal, 4 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a +1 and plus minus. Josh Green, 19 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 2 from the field. He made his only 3 that he took, but he missed his only 2-pointer. He had no personal fouls. Well, he had no turnovers, 2 personal fouls. It was a +9 and plus minus. And then Trey Mann, 16 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. No turnovers, 2 steals. 2 steals ended up being the most off the bench. He also had 0 personal fouls and a -1 and plus minus. And Zion James, he got on the court. He was able to score because he knocked down the 3, but he missed the other. He finished with 3 points because of that. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and a -7 and plus minus. 88 field goals taken by the Hornets, 38%. 84 taken by the Hawks, 44%. 36 three-pointers taken by the Hawks, 28% for them. 51 taken by the Hornets, 37%. 30 free throws taken by the Hawks, 77%. 29 free throws taken by the Hornets, 86% for them. 50 rebounds for the Hornets, 41 for the Hawks. 21 assists for the Hornets, 28 for the Hawks. 15 turnovers for the Hornets, 13 for the Hawks. 10 steals for the Hornets, 8 for the Hawks. And then 6 blocks for the Hornets. And then the Hawks had 6. Also, 15 offensive rebounds for the Hornets, 8 for the Hawks. 35 defensive rebounds for the Hornets, 33 for the Hawks. And then 23 personal fouls for the Hornets, 21 for the Hawks. And it ended up being a very, very fun and entertaining game. The Hawks ended up catching back up, getting back in it, showing that they can really have a chance of winning it, and they wasn't going to give in to what the Hornets was saying and doing and trying to do to them on the offensive end. And that's the type of game that you want. You know, it ended up not going their way in the end. They ended up making some mistakes, which happens. You know, that's the purpose of the defense, to make things tough, difficult, and uncomfortable. And they ended up letting this one fall right out of their hands. And the Hornets ain't mad because they got it, caught it, and put it back where it needed to be, and went about their business after that. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first comes out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.